Welcome back everyone. My name is Sagar and we are back here with another video. So this is the lecture number 22.2 of our Java and DSA course. And in this particular video, we will be solving the problem of task number 22. So without making any further ado, let's get started. So let me just start with the problem. First, we have to take a string input. So let me just do it. Scanner SC. So this scanner is a class and we have to import it from utils package. So you can see java.util. So this is a package and scanner is our class. You know all these things, right? And after that, this is our str string sc dot next. So using this next, we can get a string. Okay, and there is also function next line. Next, let me just show you sc dot next line next. So there is a difference between using this sc dot next line and sc dot next. So you have to keep that thing in mind. And after that, so this is our input, and second step is reverse and printed. So we will be given some string like this is abc, so we have to reverse and then print it. So we have to print cba. So how can we reverse the string? So first of all, let me tell you a cheat code. If you are using a string builder, so string builder is also a class which we will learn in our upcoming video. So string builder sb, new string builder. So we have to create a string builder object. You know this thing, you know this new keyword, right? We are also using here with this scanner object. So we are creating a string builder object and we have to pass here str in our parameter. So using this string, we are creating a string builder object, and after that we can just use this cheat code sb dot reverse. So there is a reverse method in our string builder class. So we can just reverse and then print it as out. And let me just cut here. So first I have to give it input abc. So it is the reverse of our input value. So this means that sv dot reverse. So this sv is our string builder object and this reverse is a method of string builder class. So that means it will return us a reverse value of our string. So this sb contains our str. So you can see here we are creating the string builder object using our input string, and after that we are just using this reverse method. So this is a hack. If you want to, you can just create a string builder object and directly use this sb.reverse method, but that is not the expected solution. So we will just remove this and we have to reverse our string value and we have to return a new string. So first of all, I will create a string object that will be the reverse and I will initialize with empty. So you know this thing, right? In our previous video, we learned how strings are stored in our memory. So using this, we are storing our first string object and this is our second. So first this is our memory and there is a string pool area here, and inside this we have this first string object that will be from our input. So suppose our input is abc. So we will just create a byte array that will contain a, b and c, and after that there is this empty string. We are using string literals, so there is a one size array with empty value. So after that, what we have to do, we have to reverse the string. So we know the traversing, right? We know how can we traverse in our array. So there is a direct connection. You know that strings are made using an array, and we just know that we can traverse in an array using a for loop. So we can just use the indexing like this. So we have to run a for loop int I equal to 0. So indexing will be starting from 0, and after that we have to move until the last index. So I should be less than our string dot length. So we know this, there is a length method in our string str. So you can see here there is a method called as length in our string class. So you can see here, return the length of the string. The length is equal to the number of unicode. So just remember that thing, this will return the length of our string. So after that, every time I will increase. So using this we can traverse in our strings. So we know that thing, string is made using an array, so that is the same kind of traversal. But what can we do after traversing in our string? So you can see first is a, then b, then c. So what can we do with these objects? So first of all, see that thing, we need the reverse of our string. So we know that if we want the reverse, then we can just traverse from the back side. So first object will be c, then b, then a. So we can just get these things. So first of all, so here instead of starting from 0 and moving up to last index, we can just do the reverse thing. So we will start from the last index. So last index will be dot length minus 1. So we know that there is a 0 base indexing, so last index will be length minus 1. and after that I should be greater than equal to 0, and every time I will decrease. So using this we can traverse in a reverse order. So we are traversing from the back, and we will just get first this C, then B, then A. Then what can we do? We can just store them one by one in our reverse string. So what can we say? Reverse plus equal to. So that is just a shortcut to add one string with other. Add means we have to concatenate. So in our previous video, we just learned that this plus operator is overloaded for our string values. That means it will concatenate for us. So what we have to add in our reverse string? This character. So we will just get the ith character, str dot char at. So we just learned about that method in our previous video. First go check this out. So that simply means we will get the ith character from our str. So first I is here, so we will get C, and then I is here, so then we will get B, and after that A. So that means we are appending one by one characters in our reverse. So first this is our reverse object and it is empty. So reverse is empty here. And after that we are appending C. So C is the last character. So we will create another array with C value. And after that reverse will point to this. So reverse will be C. And after that, after another iteration, so I will be just here and we will get B. So we will append B in our reverse. So we will again create another array which will contain C and B. So you know this thing, right? We cannot change our array. We cannot change length of our array. So strings are also immutable. That means we cannot change values in it. So again, we are creating a new string every time. So after second iteration, we will get CB. And after third iteration, I will be here. So we will get A. So we will append A in our reverse. So again, we will create our new array. So A, C, B, and A. After this, reverse will point to this CBA. And you can see here, reverse will get this CBA value, which is reverse of ABC. And you can just cross verify after printing it. Print reverse. So let me just run this. So first of all, some input value A, B, C, D, and you can see here it is a reverse. So let me just analyze. We are just here. Here you can see we are just traversing in our string and we are getting the reverse of our string. So that is a very simple program. You can see here there is only one loop and we are just getting our reverse. But you can see here there is a lot of mess in our memory. First we are taking a string from our input, then we are initializing reverse with empty value, then C, then B, then A. So you can see here how many total objects we have to create in our string pool area. So 1, 2, 3. That is the length of our input string. So suppose our length of input string is 100. So let me just check this. So suppose I am writing it as so many values in it, and it will print me reverse. So what is going on here in our memory? Let me just show you. So this is our string pool area, and inside this first we will store this value. So we will just create an array which will contain all these value q, w, and all the others. So after that we will initialize our reverse. So str will point to this. So these things in our string pool area, and reverse will print to reverse is just an identifier and it will just point to this null value. So this is empty string, and after that we will just run a loop and we will get all the characters one by one. So first we will get this q and we will store it in our reverse. So we will create a q object, and now this reverse will point to this q, and after that we will get w. So we will create another array with q and w, and after this our reverse will point to this. And after our third iteration we will QWE array of size 3, and after this line reverse will point to this, and after another iteration we will get the fourth character. So we will again create an array of size 4, then array of size 5, 6, 7, 8, and up to how many characters we have. So you can see here there is a lot of things to do in our memory. We will just create 100 array of different sizes, and our reverse will every time point to another object. So that is not a very efficient thing. And you can also see here there is a warning: string concatenation in a loop. So that means if we are concatenating multiple objects in our string, so that is a heavy operation. And it is also suggesting here convert variable reverse from string to string builder. So when we are creating a string builder objects, so that means we will not create our array in our string pool area, and instead we will just create them in our heap area. So in our string builder object, we can just append all characters one by one, and it will not just create all copies. So that is the thing we have to learn today, that we know that string have some merits, but it also have some demerits. When we are using string pool area to create our string objects, we We do not need to create them again and again if we have multiple string objects. But there is also a demerit for this. If we have to concatenate multiple things in our string, then that thing is not gonna work. So just remember that thing. If I have multiple strings with the same value, multiple string means multiple words. So just remember that thing. I am just referring here words. If I have multiple words with same value, then use string object. And if you have to append multiple times, so like in this case we have to use a string builder object. So if have to append multiple words, then use string builder object. And there is also another class we can use to store our string objects. So that is string buffer. So we will just learn about both of these, string builder and string buffer, in our upcoming videos. So that is one major difference between string and string builder. So I hope today you learned something new. And there is also one thing that I want to share. So we will be doing our questions on lead code platform. So first of all, don't worry, I will make a whole separate video on this topic, which platform is best for you to practice your coding. So with this course, when we are solving problem, we will just do it on lead code platform. So there is a question reverse string. So you can see here, we are getting an array of character objects. You can see this, there is a character array S, and then we just have to reverse it in place. So don't worry if you don't understand it. We will just learn about all these things in our upcoming videos. So you just have to do this thing. So that is it for today, everyone. If this video is helpful, go hit the like button and also subscribe to our channel. And thank you for watching.